All right, welcome in everybody. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you here. It is week 16, and it is our AFC game of the week, as voted on by you, the faithful fans, on our Discord channel. This game features the Atlanta Falcons at 8-6 against the LA Chargers at 8-6. So very important playoff implications, not only for the Falcons in the NFC as they try to win the NFC South. If a win would tie them with the Panthers, are both at 9-6, and obviously the Chargers trailing the Chiefs in the West, but right now slotted to be firmly into the playoffs, and again matching up right now as it would end today against the Browns. So let's go ahead and kick this one off. Appreciate everybody being on again. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports here. Live original commentary to our Sims. Went with the color rush option for the Chargers, and then it looked like the Falcons went with a nice white to go against it. So there's Brandon Staley, second-year head coach. Rookie quarterback Desmond Ridder. He has been very good for them this season. You can see 2,400 yards, 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions for the rookie. Welcome in, Kit. Hope you're having a good day, probably at work. But we appreciate everybody being on. So here is Ridder with a strong eye to the left side. Cordero Patterson behind Keith Smith, the fullback. Quick slant left side, incomplete and almost picked. He tried to go for Drake London, as that Desmond Ridder to Drake London rookie-to-rookie connection has been a good one for the Falcons so far this season. Back to pass now. Ridder firing a deep to the left side into traffic. One-armed catch. Drake London, the rookie, for 36 and a first down. Falcons. Let's watch this one happen again. Welcome in, James. Trying to keep tabs on his NFC South rivals. Look at Ridder. Just kind of a desperation throw. One-on-one coverage with Michael Davis. And look at this left-handed stab for Drake London. Ooh, what a catch there for the rookie. And Drake London showing he was worth that top 10 pick. Yes, you will take it for sure. Here's Patterson following his blockers. Tries to hurdle a defender, and he'll go down at the 40. Give him 7 on the carry as Cordero Patterson. Joey Bosa going to be credited with the tackle. Again, those X factors on either side with Bosa and Khalil Mack. They should really be feasting, but a couple of times we've seen them so far, and neither of them have really been able to get going and activate that X factor. Kadarius Hodge with a short catch, former Brown. Sets up 3rd and 1. Here's the rookie. They blitz Derwin James, right side, wide open, zigging across the middle there is going to be Zacchaeus, I believe. Olamide Zacchaeus, first down. Falcons in a nice opening drive here for Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta Falcons. 14 for Zacchaeus. Here comes some motion now. They fake the pop pass and give it to Cordero Patterson, and Joey Bosa is not fooled. Kenneth Murray Jr., you can see number 9 also in the middle of that play for a big TFL. 2nd down now from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, Desmond Ridder, the rookie, steps up, firing left side. He's got his man. That's the tight end, Anthony Firkser. And Firkser is going to catch it and step out of bounds at the 17. Sets up a 3rd and manageable after 9 to Anthony Firkser now. Ridder, right side. Corner almost picked. Should have been picked. Tried to go for Brian Edwards, and it should have been intercepted. Just a straight drop from the defensive back. And Younghoe Koo will be in to try to cap off this opening drive, which he does. 3-0. Efficient until the end there. Bad throw or a bad read or a bad route. Something didn't go right there. And yes, very lucky that it was not an interception. Here's a kickoff taken from the 3. This is Jasir Taylor, rookie quarterback, and now Brandon Staley sends Justin Herbert and his offense out onto the field. 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for Herbert, 3,800 yards. Got to figure that Deshaun Watson contract affects Justin Herbert's re-sign. Turn around, give it up the middle. It's going to be Austin Eckler, and he'll pick up 4 right down the gut of this Falcon defense. Again, Grady Jarrett is the superstar right there in the middle of that defensive line. That tackle was made by Rashaan Evans. middle linebacker, formerly of the Tennessee Titans, following his former defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith, OC in Tennessee? No, I'm blanking out. I think he was the offensive coordinator in Tennessee. 13 yards, and that's the tight end, Gerald Everett, for a first down here for the Chargers. Their first of the game. 10:30 to go, first quarter. Back to pass out of a shotgun now. Pressure coming right side. Hit as he throws. Wobbler, and it goes right to the waiting arms of Deion Jones, the middle linebacker. Thank you, James, for backing me up there. Deion Jones, the middle linebacker, former first-round pick, and he's just waiting there. Look at that wobbler that comes right out. That's Arnold Ibikiti, the rookie out of Penn State, hitting Herbert as he throws, and that ball goes right into the hands of Jones. First down, Falcons now, and they'll empty it out. Maybe taking a shot here, right here, on a sudden change play. Ritter firing it deep, right side. We've got a flag. End zone caught, but out of bounds was Brian Edwards. Are we going to get a roughing the passer call? It is a roughing the passer call. And they'll call that one on Austin Johnson. And unfortunately, that'll give him another 15 yards and a first down. Back to pass now, Ritter. First and 10 for the rookie. Three-man rush for the Chargers is contained. Now he'll throw it real short to Drake London, and I think his momentum carries him all the way back. Joey Bosa makes a tackle for a loss. It's going to be a 2nd and 12 there as they just rushed 3, and everybody was covered. Finally dumped it off short, and London's momentum took him so far backwards he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage now. Desmond Ritter, right side, end zone, caught, touchdown! Brian Edwards, the former Raider, into the end zone, and they make him pay for the Justin Herbert interception as Brian Edwards goes up high. A little bit of just a skinny little post there at the end. You can see him, there's double coverage, and he just goes up high and rips it down in front of both defenders, including All-Pro Derwin James. And Brian Edwards scoops it in, and now 9 with 10 pending here for the lead early in the game here for the Falcons. And welcome in Kevin G. Go Browns. 2-play, 39-yard drive off the interception of Justin Herbert. Again, that pressure coming from the rookie defensive end pass rusher Arnold Ibikiti. Got around that right tackle, Storm Norton. We have seen Storm Norton struggle. Ball's out! It's picked up by the Falcons! Oh, and he runs into his own man! Otherwise, Zacchaeus is into the end zone, but a 1st and goal for the Falcons now. Wow. All Falcons here early. Crazy start to the game. As this one's going to be fumbled on the kick return. The rookie, Jasir Taylor, fumbles it, and then Zacchaeus picks it up. 1st and goal, Falcons. They could really put a dagger right in LA's heart right now. This one's almost intercepted. Incomplete pass. He tried to go for it all. This one very much could get ugly fast. Back to pass. Just kidding. He'll give it up the middle. Cordero Patterson, right side. Breaking tackles inside the 5, inside the 3 to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 2 now for the Atlanta Falcons. Ritter with double tight ends to the left side. They'll turn around, give it to Patterson up the middle. Patterson, touchdown Falcons! Cordero Patterson. And the Falcons have come out to LA and shocked the 32 Charger fans in the crowd. Okay, well, there you go. Robbie says, Robbie Anderson somehow recanting of his Instagram post where he said, no. Yes, Falcons looking to make a statement here indeed. And again, the Chargers losing helps the Browns in terms of their potential postseason matchup. Falcons winning keeps them tied atop the NFC South. We'll have to wait and see what the Buccaneers' outcome is, as they're also, I believe, 8-6. Here's Eckler up the middle, breaking a tackle. Now, again, it's very, very early. And we know that Madden likes to swing momentum later in these games that feel like they get out of hand early. It's just whether or not the pendulum has swung too far in the first place. Here's a pop pass to Josh Palmer, and he'll lose yards. Isaiah Oliver, the cornerback, steps up there now, a 3rd and 4. Herbert really needs to get something going here. They got to, at the very least, give their defense a little bit of a blow. 4-man rush coming. Herbert firing aggressively left side. Caught on the sideline. That's Gerald Everett, the tight end. Give him 15 and a first down for Gerald Everett, the former Seahawk, the former Ram. He's been a couple of places, has Gerald Everett. First down, Chargers. Everett's on a wing on the right side. 3 receivers. Now motion coming from Gerald Everett. Eckler alone in the backfield. Turn around. Play action from Herbert. Firing now to the left side to Austin Eckler, and he'll catch the ball short. Just a short game before falling out of bounds. First catch of the day for Austin Eckler, who they do like to get involved in the pass game on a semi-regular basis. Herbert, short throw right side again. Gerald Everett, he'll fight his way near midfield, give him the 49, and it sets up 3rd and 2. So it's been the Gerald Everett show here so far. Keenan Allen, top of your screen. Mike Williams, bottom of your screen. So far, both quiet. Herbert, pressure right up his face. Now he'll roll. Now it's fumbled and picked up by the Falcons. Another turnover. The 3rd of the first quarter, and Lorenzo Carter picks it up. Oh, mamma mia. This is not going the Chargers' way as Herbert tried to make an athletic play, but it is fumbled again, and now 3 first quarter turnovers for the Chargers, and it sets up Atlanta at the 39-yard line, heading in for another set of points. Cordero Patterson's first carry of the game goes to the 37-yard line. Give him 3. Ace formation here. Tight end on a wing on either side. Firkser and Kyle Pitts. Haven't even called Kyle Pitts' name yet today. Now Ritter rolling, now firing back to the left side to Firkser, who was waiting for it. Short gain, but better than taking a sack. Spread them out 5 wide here, 3rd and 3. Chargers defense just gasping for air. Left side, first down. It's the running back, Cordero Patterson. Of course, we know he can play receiver, former receiver, kind of transitioned to running back, and it's really revitalized his career now. The starter in Atlanta, he's played in fact, they got rid of Mike Davis, who signed with the Ravens, because of how well Cordero Patterson could carry the rock, and then, of course, do that on 3rd down. Now 1st and 10. Ritter, the rookie, floating it deep middle, knocked out of his hands. Good play there. That was about to get real silly, but it's swatted away there by the defensive back. Otherwise, it would have been another quick touchdown. Falcons again, 2nd and 10. Pressure now from Bosa. Bosa hits it, ball's out! And it's going to be fallen on by Lindstrom. Very lucky to have your offensive line fallen at that time. That's been the difference so far, as those fumbles, those 2 fumbles from the Chargers were picked up by the Falcons. That fumble by the Falcons was picked up by the Falcons. Bosa again! And this time 2 sacks in a row, and Joey Big Bear throws them all the way back to midfield, and they will have to punt. Yes, James. Per Kit's suggestion, I have been simming some of the other games that we won't watch just offline, just to try to regulate some of the statistics like turnovers and fumbles, things like that. So that's why you will see some other games. I think 2 or 3 other games have already occurred that I simmed, other than our NFC game of the week with Baker and the Panthers, and of course the Browns game as well, as Herbert's going to fire this one out of bounds, incomplete. Back to pass on a blitz, and Ibikiti is right in there. Poor Storm Norton, the right tackle, just absolutely getting olayed out there. Not a great, yes, but not just simming them like force advance the week, but actually like turning them on and essentially simming them to say that it's the same way that we do this, but without putting them onto the internet, correct? So like that one at the bottom right there with the Packers and the Bears, I did that one last night, for instance. The Packers won that in overtime, actually, 26-20. All right, well, a stop for the defense. And again, the Chargers just absolutely banging their head against the wall here. But yes, that game was crazy. That Giants-Lions game with Jared Goff back in at quarterback was a crazy one. And they go to Drake London for a short gain to the right side. The rookie, 81 catches, over 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns so far. He has had a very, very good rookie season. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say that people had been missing sims, because you haven't. Those ones were never live. Cordero Patterson tries to go up the middle. And now 3rd and 6. firing it across the middle, and it caught for a first down. Not sure what Joey Bosa is. Well, I guess he's a linebacker trying to cover Kyle Pitts. That's a mismatch. And a big 14-yard throw and catch, and the Falcons continue to be lights out here to start the game. Hey, Darnell, welcome in. Go Browns. Back to pass. Ritter, left side. Caught again by Pitts. Short gain. That should do it for the first quarter. It has been hot Atlanta here today out in L.A., and they have been very good to start the game with a 17-0 lead. They have turned the Chargers over 3 times and have scored 2 touchdowns and a field goal off of those 3 turnovers. Hey, John, welcome in. Yeah, it's been the Chargers have been turning the ball over early and often here, and the Falcons have been able to take advantage of it. Third and 5 now. Ritter back to pass. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Now he'll roll on the run, and he throws it and it hits in the shoe. Incomplete, and now a first punt of the game here. And maybe, just maybe, the Chargers can have a little bit of juice going on the offensive side of the ball, as again, Herbert has been rough to start the game with a fumble and an interception. Now, the interception was not his fault because he was getting hit as he threw because the right tackle, Storm Norton, has not been very good. Pressure right up his face again. Another wobbler, and coming back to the ball is Mike Williams, helping out his quarterback that time. That one had turnover number 4 written all over it, but Mike Williams senses the pressure, comes back to the football, and bails out Herbert for a first down catch. Herbert, big drop back, straight up the middle, pressure, ball's out again, but this time it's picked up by an offensive lineman, who then gets decked by Rashaan Evans, flies up in the air. 3rd sack of the day for the Falcons. That's John Kaminsky, bring old defensive lineman, coming in there now, a 2nd and 19. Pressure again, and Herbert will go down. Lorenzo Carter, former Carolina Panther, I believe, right, James? That's your guy, right, Lorenzo Carter? 3rd and 29 now for the Chargers offense, which has just been woeful. They're going to blitz too late. Pressure, right side. Caught at the sideline, but they'll say he's out of bounds. Josh Palmer, the rookie, incomplete, and another punt here from inside their own 10-yard line. The Chargers really struggling at home here in our Week 16 AFC Game of the Week. Again, because the Chargers are the home team, it is considered an AFC Game of the Week. 17-0 now. Rookie Desmond Ritter back under center. Cordero Patterson, the lone setback. 3-step drop now. 2 more shuffles because he's got Sebastian Joseph Day right in his grill. And Joseph Day, the former Ram, just had to trade locker rooms here at SoFi as he's now playing for the Chargers, and he gets home right there in the middle and will sack the rookie Desmond Ritter back to the 26-yard line. Pressure from the backside. It's Jay again. Ball's out. And now it's scooped up. And into the we'll say he's down at the 1. Joe Gaziano, the defensive tackle, with a scoop. And he's tripped up on his way into the end zone. Look at Gaziano rumbling, bumbling, and a great play by number 74 there in white. Watch this offensive lineman, Caleb McGarry, just stretch out, and now a first down and goal from the 1-yard line, and the Chargers have to take advantage of this break. Eckler, middle, losing yards. Grady Jarrett waiting for him there, the superstar defensive lineman. 2nd and goal now. Under 12 to play, first half. Up the middle. Shimmy shake in the middle. Eckler gets back to the 2 now, a 3rd and goal. Hey, Yesland, welcome in. Sorry about your Chargers. They've struggled here to start the game. Good news is that it's early. Eckler, and he'll be thrown down at the 1 again. But we appreciate you being on and watching. We do live play-by-play commentary to NFL Sims here. We're in week 16 of our simulated season. Your Chargers are 8-6, hosting the 8-6 Falcons here. Right now they have themselves cemented in the playoffs in the wild card because the Chiefs are like 11-3 or something. All right, so their first points of the game come on the right foot, but for having a 1st and goal from the 1, they had 3 cracks at it and could not get into the end zone. So that is a win for the Falcons, who again were able to keep them out of the end zone after a 1st and goal from the 1. Yeah, John, yes, they have a lot of new weapons. I'm just not sure that Tua is accurate after about 15 yards down the field. He doesn't have the arm strength to push that thing down with Waddle and Tyreek Hill, which both dudes can absolutely fly. But they're going to have to do a lot of little quick slants or bubble screens or jet sweeps or a lot of short throws and then try to do run after catch with Tua at the helm, because I just don't think he's got the arm strength. Firing it deep. Speaking of arm strength, Herbert's got plenty. Or excuse me, that's Desmond Ridder, who's got a decently strong arm as well, but it's incomplete. So another 3 and out. So the Chargers slowly starting to chip away at some of that momentum that the Falcons have here. Still 9:28 to go, first quarter. Plenty of time. Herbert back out on the field. He's just got to be better. Plain and simple, he's got to be better. Stretch it right side, Eckler. He'll juke back to the middle, and Rashaan Evans shuts the door very quickly to give him a gain of 0 yards on the play. Under 9 to play now, 2nd and 10. Herbert takes the snap one-handed, back to pass. Now he'll fire aggressively over the middle. I think he's hit as well. That's Gerald Everett one more time, the tight end who's been his only bright spot, and they rough him after the fact as well. So there you go. Grady Jarrett got in there a little late, and that's a free 15 yards as well. And now Herbert's inside the 40. Call it the 38-yard line. Shotgun look with Eckler on his right hip. Back to pass, Herbert. Now it's a screen to the right side. They set it up. It's caught by Eckler, but he's past his blockers. He's only going to pick up 6 because he was ahead of his blockers already. 2nd and 4. Right side, across the middle, Josh Palmer. 1st down and more for the secondary receiver out of Tennessee. Oh, he threw it into traffic, and it was almost picked off. Should have been picked off by Isaiah Oliver there. Herbert got lucky. This game is in L.A., though, James. Would it still be empty even if the Falcons are losing? Or you're saying the Falcons fans wouldn't bother to even show up if they were losing, if they were under 500 even? Then it would just be an empty room because there aren't that many Charger fans. 3rd and 5 now. Richie Grant, safety out of UCF from last year, rookie, makes the tackle. 3rd and 5. Herbert with time, floating it back of the end zone, caught but then knocked out of his hands. The volleyball play. SWAT City there from A.J. Terrell. And a 4th and 5, and they're going to have to settle for another field goal here. A 35-yarder here is up, and it is good. Dustin Hopkins puts it up and puts it in. They got spoiled by the Braves for all those years back in the 90s. They just woke up and went to the World Series. 17-6 now. Ridder, the rookie from Cincinnati, gives it to Cordero Patterson, and he'll rush for 3 up the middle now. 9 carries for 18 yards for Cordero Patterson. Also has a couple of catches. Asante Samuel Jr., rookie cornerback from a year ago, makes the tackle now. Back to pass. Patterson stays in to help. Watch out, here comes Bosa! And it's out! And it's picked up again by the Chargers! They're going to have another 1st and goal at the 5! And now the Falcons are starting to give it right back. Although Ridder may have been down. We may get a Booth written. Nope, that ball comes out. That ball is out. And a 1st down and goal. Can they punch it in? Strong eye. Give it to Eckler. Right side. He'll run right into the teeth of the defense. Tease Tabor. Florida Gator safety brings him down. 2nd and goal. 13 personnel, 2 tight ends to the left. Eckler up the middle. Touchdown, Chargers! He's through the hole, untouched. And how about that now? They're 13 points coming off 2 turnovers, or rather 10 of those 13 points coming off 2 of turnovers of their own. So 5 turnovers already in the first half. And James, now you're sort of seeing why Kit had the idea to run some of these other sims in this, in this fully simulated experience, because there seems to be higher level of sacks and turnovers when these kinds of things happen. And now 5 turnovers in the first 20 minutes of football would render that true. Here's Ritter now, 5:30, finally some pressure again! 3.5 for Joey Bosa in the half, and the Big Bears having a monster game. So far, Joey Bosa. Oof, just a total whiff on that right side by Caleb McGarry, the right tackle. 2nd and 15. Short, at least it was only a short sack, and that puts him in the zone. He bull rushes him again and gets home. 4.5 now for Bosa, and he is dialed in. 7 sacks for the Chargers and a 3rd and long. And now Bosa is fired up. Hope you're still on, Yes Land. Your Chargers getting back in the game. Ritter, middle, caught by Edwards and 1 yard short of the line. 4th and 1 on a 3rd and forever, and they pick it up almost. Yes, precisely. 4th and 1, and they will punt now. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Momentum has gone back to the Chargers, and if you can believe it or not, a touchdown on this drive, and they can go into halftime leading this game, which they had no idea. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not an exact science, James. You're right. There were only 2 turnovers in that particular game. That one definitely feels a little bit more random, but the sacks, when you get simmed in this format, the sacks are always big, as we're going to get another one here. Just kidding. Thrown and then dropped it by Mike Williams. Tried to come help his quarterback again. 2nd and 10 now. Herbert back to pass. Firing left side. Caught by Mike Williams, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line by Casey Hayward Jr., new cornerback coming over from these LA Chargers in free agency. 3rd and 5 now. We're in week 16 of our official 2022 season sim. Herbert fires at first down. Gerald Everett to the 49-yard line. And he's got 11 completions now, and I think, 5 of them now are to Gerald Everett. That's his 75th catch of the season as well for Gerald Everett. 1st and 10, Chargers right at midfield. Corey Linsley, go Bucks, to snap it back. Herbert firing right side. Short throw. Everett caught. Fighting his way across the 40 for a first down. Chargers. Fake the jet sweep to the tight end. Give to Eckler, and that fools no one. 2-minute warning here. 2nd and 11. We're at the Falcons' 40-yard line again. They started down 17-0, have scored 13 unanswered points thanks to some turnovers and 4.5 sacks already today for Joey Bosa, as Herbert will just throw this one away. Sets up a 3rd. Yes. That would be nice. Back to pass now. Herbert, pressure, he'll go down again. Grady Jarrett, 2.5 of his own sacks here. And surprised the the Falcons are not calling timeout. They're going to get this football back with 3 timeouts and about 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Or 1 minute and 11 seconds left. They're going to kick themselves. They lost about 30 seconds there. J.K. Scott, former Green Bay Packer, with that punt out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Trips to the right side, shotgun. The rookie Desmond Ritter back to pass. Just kidding. Delayed handoff up the middle, and it's going to be blown up by Drew Tranquil. The linebacker shot that A-gap hard, and a timeout now called by the Falcons if they decided to go for it and get aggressive, and that's why they called timeout. It was them who called timeout, not the Chargers, to conserve clock. 1 minute, 1 second, 2 timeouts. Ritter in a shotgun, back to pass. Ritter, right side. Caught it. Wide open. It's Patterson to the 40. 45, 50, 50, 55 to the 45, rather, and push out of bounds, and they call their second timeout. 53 seconds to go. I thought he got out of bounds, but they're going to say that he did not, and they went ahead and called their timeout. That's two big catches for Cordero Patterson. Here comes Khalil Mack. Hit as he throws. He can't chuck it deep. Sacked by Austin Johnson. They got to call the timeout. They're not. They're going to try to hurry up. Four-man rush. Ritter. Short throw, incomplete. 17 seconds left now. They got one timeout left. They probably need another, maybe 10 to 12 yards to get Younghoe Koo in some kind of a range. Ritter. Instead, he'll go backwards, and they'll sack him, and now the Chargers will call timeout to preserve some time, maybe for a Herbert Hail Mary. Ball's out. It's picked up, and he's going to run it in. The Falcons, another touchdown coming off a turnover on special teams. Oh, my, they're not even going to give us the replay. Just right to it there. Fumble on the punt return, and he runs it right in. Holy moly, and that's how the half ends. Incredible. So they call the timeout to enable themselves to punt. All they had time to do was punt, and they turn it over. Incredible play for the Falcons. 24-13, and just shock here in this building again as the 39 fans of the Chargers are just shocked. 24-13 now, beginning of the second half. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, you're right, Kit. The Falcons special team has been nasty. Eckler's 11th carry. He's struggling today. Despite a touchdown, he has 23 yards on those 11 carries. Give it up the middle. Now left side. Nice run this time by Eckler. He'll have the 35. Give him 11 that time. By far his best run of the day. That's 1,000 yards rushing on the season right there on that carry for Austin Eckler. Congratulations to him for getting 1,000. Right side. Now he'll go back to the middle. Eckler switches hands with the football, and he'll pick up another 5 up the middle. I try to be funny from time to time, John. Pressure coming. Herbert hit as he throws again. Super lucky that ball didn't pop out, as I thought the Falcons were about ready to scoop their 5th turnover of the game. 3rd and 15 coming now. Back to pass. Herbert. Pressure. Picked up this time. Right side. Caught Eckler out of the backfield on the angle route. Deion Jones had pretty good coverage, but Eckler picks up a nice throw and catch there. 30 yards now on 3 catches for Eckler, and a first down for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. This time delayed handoff. He'll run right into Grady Jarrett in the middle. Deion Jones also in the vicinity. Just a 1-yard gain this time. 11:45 and counting, third quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you here for Nagy on Sports. Kit joining in chat today from work. We appreciate him being able to do that. Little run for 3 for Austin Eckler. We do full NFL simulations on Madden. Without touching the controller, it simulates itself all by itself. We have 0 control over anything that happens, but with live original commentary. Oh, dropped by Everett. He needed to have that one. It would have been a first down, and now they'll punt. So blown opportunity there for your talented tight end, Gerald Everett. And this will be a punt for J.K. Scott, trying to get it to bounce at the 1. It's too far into the end zone and out of bounds. So we appreciate everybody being on, our new subscribers, our old subscribers. Some of you have been around for a long time. I actually went back and just last night got myself into a YouTube vortex, went back and watched some of the games from the original season, and I was like, Baker Mayfield back to pass, and he completes it for 5 yards. I was like, what? It sounded so sleepy and quiet and uninspired. We'll say that I've gotten better at it. I went back and watched Tom Brady's 1st and 99 drive when they broke our hearts in the Super Bowl. I went back and watched some of the old classics, but in those games from years ago, I heard myself like responding to 504 or responding to George, or like some of our subscribers who've been around for, or like Dino has been around for a long time. Those kinds of people who've been around for a long time. It was fun to go back in time a little bit on the channel. Anyway, we appreciate the people who've subscribed and been around for a long time, but also our brand new subscribers as well. I think we're up to about 779, which is wild, and really very much appreciate it. If you'd like to join the Discord channel, there is an invite link in the description of this and any of our videos. Discord is the opportunity to chat with us between sims, to vote on which games of the week you'd like to play or see played, like this one that won the AFC voting this week, and also get notified in advance of when we will go live, since sometimes YouTube's notification system can be a little tardy at times. So very much appreciate you being on with us. Again, if you haven't subbed the channel, we'd appreciate it. If you haven't liked the video yet, go ahead and do that, because YouTube seems to like that metric as well. Thanks so much. Really, really appreciate that. Well, sure, yes, over 567 games. I think it's like 568 or something like that is how many games that we've done. Yes, that's a little bit of practice. We have certainly gotten a little better for sure. 2nd and 9 now. Stretch it left side with Eckler. He's going to get the corner to the 40, 45 to the 50, and he fumbles! And it's picked up by Evans! Are you kidding me? Turnover number 6! The Falcons defense and special teams is playing out of their mind. Was he on the ground? Hit. Oh, I think it might be moving before he gets on the ground. Are they going to review it? Not even going to review it. Unreal. 5th turnover of the game for the Chargers. Just refusing to try to win this game. Patterson now left side, 40. Big run for the running back, Cordarrelle Patterson, his best of the day. Give him a first down into Charger territory. Oh, that's true, because there's some baseball games and some other games. Good call. Good call. Drake London will go over the middle for a gain of about 9 yards. It sets up a 2nd and a short 2 as Ritter talks there to one of his offensive linemen. That's Jalen Mayfield, I believe, that he was talking to there, former Michigan Wolverine. 2nd and 2 now. Under 7.5 to go. Setting up screen left side, incomplete. Patterson got stuck in the thick of the big boys. 3rd and 2 now for the rookie Desmond Ritter. And Ritter back to pass. Firing it. Got his man. Right side. Brian Edwards. First down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Four catches now, 74 yards. Kenneth Murray making the tackle. Give it delayed handoff up the middle to Patterson. He'll pick up just 3 before being ripped down. 2nd and 8 now. They're inside the 15 here, into the red zone. Can the Falcons just extend this lead even further? With the help of 5 turnovers, and he almost gave it back there. Whew, that one was knocked away. I think that's Alontae Taylor, the rookie cornerback out of Tennessee. Pressure right up the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Kyle Pitts! He was wide open! And Ritter to Pitts puts him up 30-13 here. Opportunity for a little palindrome score with the kick coming. 31-13. Younghoe Koo drills it through. And yeah, how many times has Ritter gotten away with ones that have almost been picked, but then weren't picked? 31-13 now, over 6 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Chargers, again, the only way they had really gotten back into it was with their defense, and now their defense has let them down again. So at some point, Herbert in this offense, like, where's Keenan Allen? I think we've had maybe a catch, maybe. I don't even remember one for Keenan Allen. I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt there, because I don't think Keenan Allen's caught anything yet. Left side, out of bounds, Mike Williams to the 45 and a first down. Third catch for Mike Williams, who re-signed here after being a free agent this summer, this offseason, decided he didn't want to go anywhere else, wanted to stay in LA, and they made him a new offer, and he signed. Eckler goes for 6 now, 5 minutes to go. 3rd quarter, down by a bunch. They got to start stacking some scores here. Oof, ripped down immediately. Grady Jarrett just waiting for him now. 3rd and 4, and they'll spread him out 5 wide. Herbert alone in the shotgun. Watch out, they're going to rush 3. Quick throw over the middle, caught by Everett. First down to the 43-yard line. Nice play call on that 3rd and medium, and they picked it up there. You saw Everett with that run past the sticks, his 7th catch of the game. Again, he's been by far the brightest spot of the Chargers offense. Back to pass, right side. Caught again on the sideline. That's Donald Parham. And Parham falls out of bounds at 37 after a gain of 6. Back to pass, Herbert, pressure, across the middle, caught again. He's got Williams now to the 31, but that's enough for a first down. Richie Grant, the safety. Yes, that is a good observation, James, indeed. 1st and 10, Herbert now. Back to pass, Pipkins holds up on the right side. Over the middle, and finally, almost as if he heard us calling him out, Keenan Allen with his first catch, and it goes for 6 yards. But maybe, just maybe, they'll remember that he's on the team. One of the best, if not the best, route runner in the NFL. Parham able to stick his foot in the ground and get a first down to the 16-yard line. Chargers driving finally now into the red zone of the Falcons. Cannot settle for 3 here. Herbert with time. Right side. Allen breaks a tackle inside the 5, and he's out of bounds at the 3. Keenan Allen sets him up with the 1st and goal, and they have got to punch it in now. Cannot get 3 here. Must get 7, maybe even 8. Turn around. Give it. Eckler up the middle. Roped down immediately. Tackle there by Taylor. Vincent Taylor, I believe. Yeah, former Brown Vincent Taylor. Had a cup of coffee with the Browns. 2nd and goal now. Up the middle, Eckler, right side, right at the line, and Ibikiti falls on him. 3rd and goal now. They're at the 1-inch line. Chargers trying to punch it in and stay relevant in this game. Blitz, right side, throw, intercepted! Oh no! The 3rd pick of the day for Herbert. Or rather, I think just 2nd, and that's going to be Jalen Hawkins. Cornerback out of... Oh, he just threw it behind him. He threw it on the wrong side of Mike Williams. And somehow the Chargers keep doing that to themselves. 6 turnovers now for the Chargers. It is unbelievable, John. Right side, caught by Edwards. He's in front to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and he'll get run down by Nasir Adderley, the safety at the 20-yard line. But a big-time throw and a big run after the catch. And that's how the 3rd quarter comes to an end, with Atlanta getting ready to pour salt in this open Charger wound. This festering sore on Justin Herbert. And actually, they've had 2 special teams turnovers, too. The special teams coach of the Chargers should be fired. How about Joe Gaziano? 11 sacks for the Chargers, yet they're still down. Because their defense been on the game the whole time, getting lots of sacks. Fourth catch for Kyle Pitts on a little 5-yarder. Starts chewing a piece of ice from a water bottle. Ritter over the middle. Intercepted! He threw it right past Edwards. J.C. Jackson, the big high-priced free agent. And he comes up and he makes an absolutely huge turnover to keep him out of the end zone. That ball just whizzed right by. Look at Brian Edwards. Where's the ball? J.C. Jackson. Oh, my. And they're giving it right back now. 9 combined turnovers in this game. Crazy indeed. Left side, wide open on the sideline. Josh Palmer, and he'll fall out of bounds at the 37. And somehow, if they could score on this drive, they would still be in the game, despite 6 turnovers. Because Atlanta's got 3 of their own, not wanting to go away quietly here. It's like, hey, we want to have the turnover game too. Herbert, short drag across the middle. It's Everett once again. Gerald Everett, by far the most important target that he has had so far with his 8th catch from Justin Herbert. Back to pass once again. Herbert, pressure coming right up his face. Watch out, Davison coming. Tyler Davison bring him to the ground, and a big sack again for the Falcons. Their 7th of the game, and now a 3rd and 16 awaits Justin Herbert. That's true. We really do have no idea what's going to happen with all these turnovers. He'll throw it short. Are they in 4-down territory here now? 4th and 9. They picked up about half of it, and they will go for it here on 4th and 9. Maybe a little bit too early to declare that it's the game, but it's pretty darn close. Herbert, pressure, firing, left side, traffic, incomplete. Mike Williams couldn't bring it down. Richie Grant goes up high to help out. Turnover on downs for the Chargers. Call that their 7th turnover. Yeah, all the ones we didn't see yesterday. Right up the middle, and Patterson will lose 2. Coming to fruition here today. 31-13, now 11-13 to go in the game. Falcons looking for a put-away drive here. It may already be over, but scoring here would absolutely end it. Left side, throw it quickly to Firkser. The tight end, former Tennessee Titan Anthony Firkser. And Firkser picks up a short gain, sets up 3rd and 6. 13 personnel now, 3 tight ends in the game. They'll stretch it to the left side. Patterson, he needs to beat one man, he can't. Kenneth Murray got over there, middle linebacker out of Oklahoma, got over there fast and shuts him down. And that will be a 3 and out after the turnover on downs, but they will attempt a field goal here. And the field goal makes it a full 21-point lead. So now 3 touchdown deficit for the Chargers. They have got to score, and they've got to score now. Got to score and got to score now here with 10 minutes to go in the game. 34-13 in the AFC game of the week. The AFC home team is struggling right now, and that would be these LA Chargers. They got some cool-looking jerseys, though, so they got that to feel good about. A loss here would drop them to 8-7 and really make it tough for them to stay in the playoff race. Pressure coming. Watch out. Ibikiti again. Sack number 8, I believe, for the Falcons defense. It is sack number 8, 11 for the Chargers, but Ibikiti had that big hit to start the game with the strip sack that caused the scoop and score with another one there. 2nd and 21. Herbert, short throw to the right side. Got his man Palmer back to the original line of scrimmage, Josh Palmer. Palmer's quietly been the best receiver here, with Williams and Keenan Allen seemingly disappearing from the game plan at times. Back to pass now, 3rd and 9. Herbert, right side, Ibikiti broke free. Left side, they got Allen to the 45, and he keeps both feet in bounds and holds on to the football. Keenan Allen, his 3rd catch of the day, and it was an absolutely important one, as he caught it at the 45-yard line and then stepped out of bounds immediately. 8:26 and counting now. Herbert over the middle. And Everett will catch it, and he'll be near another first down. 2nd and 2, and they seem to be hurrying up. Well, not hurrying up yet. 14, 13, 12 seconds on the clock. Back to pass, Herbert. Left side. Caught. Out of bounds, Palmer at the 40-yard line as they are into, the 35-yard line into Falcon territory now. Again, Josh Palmer having a nice day for the Chargers. Setting up screen, left side. Herbert, he'll have to eat it, and he take the sack. It's Tyler Davison again. His 2nd of the day, number 9 on the day for the Falcons. Left side, Herbert, short of the sticks by a lot. Caught by Keenan Allen. Now a 3rd and 15, but somehow that puts Keenan Allen in the zone. So maybe that's what they need to do to be able to target him. Is just his 4th catch of the day. Back to pass, Herbert. Now big drop, pressure up his face again as he got whipped a 3rd time. Tyler Davison now all the way back to the 47, and it sets up 4th and 22. So it's probably already over, but a turnover on downs here would absolutely cement that coffin shut. Herbert deep, left side, intercepted. Unbelievable. It's just picked off by Casey Hayward. Look at him go from the 40 to the 45, and he'll get pushed out of bounds to the 49 by Austin Eckler, and that is the 7th turnover, 8th turnover if you count the turnover on downs on the previous drive. That one just kind of like an arm punt, but then a great return. And this one is over. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns. Falcons will be victorious here. They are going to come into L.A.
and absolutely embarrassed the Chargers. 7 turnovers caused by this Falcons defense and special teams. So don't forget the 2 special teams turnovers as well that the Chargers committed. So an absolutely brutal showing from them on offense, defense, and special teams. Actually, defensively, they had 11 sacks. They played pretty well on defense. They just couldn't stop turning the ball over and giving short fields to Desmond Ridder and the Falcons. Yeah, Sean, our defense absolutely bailed us out in that game. Their Commanders' defensive line was shutting down our offense. Chase Young was balling, Payne, Allen, Sweat. They were playing very, very well, so I'm glad that our defense bailed us out. And how good is Denzel? Man, he has been worth every darn penny of that extension. At least simulated Denzel as a big hit there in the middle from Patterson. We'll run under 3 minutes to go, about 2.5 to go in the game. Left side, 20 to the 15. First down. Little jet sweep to Williams. And Williams has got a first down. Dexter Williams, I think is his name. That's all right that you missed it, Sean. You still got to listen to it. It was fun, though. Here comes Patterson now. He's in full chew clock mode, carrying that ball with 2 hands. And hopefully the Chargers aren't going to sit here and call timeouts. But the Falcons, they'll go to 9-6. If Tampa wins, they'll go to 10-6. They are 9-5 right now, so a game up on both the Panthers and the Falcons. But this NFC South has been crazy tight. Just not sure what's going to happen. So far, as you can see there at the bottom of your screen, Carolina getting ready to finish pulling out that game with San Francisco that we watched yesterday. Baker Mayfield getting a win with his new team. All right, Sean, have a great day, man. Be safe, take care of yourself. And for funsies, they're going to kick another field goal with Younghoe Koo with 2 seconds left. Insult to injury to kick a field goal at the end of the game, but that's going to do it. Brandon Staley cannot believe it. His team turned the ball over 8 times if you include the turnover on downs. And they just couldn't get anything going as Herbert was 28 of 40 for 286, 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Zeckler just 66 yards. He did have a touchdown, but he also fumbled once. Everett was the big catch getter. How about Mike Williams? Those 2 big drops, 6 for 64. Palmer with 5, 4 for Keenan Allen, and 3 and 2 for Parham. Defensively speaking, Joey Bosa with 11 tackles because 5.5 of them were for sacks. Crazy day for Bosa today. 1 interception was by J.C. Jackson that we saw a little bit earlier. Ridder, the rookie, 21 of 33, 319, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Cordero Patterson had a nice play, and then Damian Williams, backup running back, had a 13-yard carry as well. I thought it was Dexter for some reason. Brian Edwards, big day for him despite 2 drops, 6 for 142 and a touchdown. Pitts, 4 for 40 and a touch. Drake London had that awesome play at the beginning of the game and kind of got quiet for the rest of the game. 10 tackles for Isaiah Oliver, their leader, 3.5 sacks for Jarrett, 3 for Davison Ebiketie, Lorenzo Carter, and John Kaminsky. And then the 3 picks were by Hayward. He had the big return, Jalen Hawkins, and Deion Jones. All right, well, appreciate everybody being on. Appreciate Kit being able to hop on the chat with us today from work. This was the AFC Game of the Week for Week 16, so that will officially finish our Week 16. If you hang out on the video, I will get us to Week 17. And then there will actually be no voting on the games because I am getting ready to go on vacation for about 6 days. So I'm going to just pick a couple random ones that I will bank for Kit to sim on his own over the next couple days. So if it's the ones that you vote for, I apologize that they're not going to get voted for. But that's what the schedule looks like. Again, big games to be had. Oh, and the Buccaneers lost. They lost to the Seahawks. So they are 9-6. Holy smokeroos. Let's look at the schedule. What game are we missing here? We are missing, the Bengals or Browns. So there you go. That one we're obviously going to do. So wild turn of events. Let's look at the playoff picture again here today. if the season were to end. And so that loss right there, the Chargers loss bumps them from 6 actually to 5. Somehow it gave them a better seed, but got them out of the Browns matchup. But now the Browns are matched up with the Ravens, who we are 0-2 against to start this season. So still plenty of things still left to happen. Look at all the NFC South action here. 1 team there, 2 teams there. Lions still sitting there at the top of the NFC North as well. So wild game. Let's look at the rest of the standings, just in case you're curious here about where we are at. Browns have clinched, I think that's just clinched the division or clinched the playoffs. I'm not sure how that works, but that's clinching something. They're definitely doing something. 8 games in a row. Ravens at 8-7, 6-9 Steelers, 6-9 Bengals. AFC South has been clinched at 10-5 by the Colts, but it looks like maybe the Browns could catch them if some things go their way here the last couple weeks. Titans and Jaguars at 7-8. Both teams technically have a chance, but they got to do something now. Bills have won that division. Look how bad the rest of it was. 5-10 for everybody, which for the Patriots is terrible. The Jets is probably pretty good. AFC West again clinched already by the 12-3 Chiefs. 8-7. The Chargers you saw were in the playoffs as of this juncture. How about the Lions with a game lead over the Vikings, who took care of business? Vikings, watch out, look at won 4 in a row, so maybe they'll sneak in and take care of it. 9-6, 9-6, 9-6, 8-7. How about the NFC South? It has been a crazy division this year. We've seen a lot of their games, of course, with Panther fan James on. Crazy. 10-5 and 10-5. How about the New York Football Giants and Daniel Jones? They're 10-5. So are the Cowboys. Eagles and football team at 7-8. AFC West again clinched already by the 49ers. Cardinals looking to try to maybe push for that. Here are the power rankings: 49ers, Chiefs, Giants, Colts, Browns, Cowboys, Bills, Buccaneers, Falcons, Lions, and then the Panthers, Ravens, Saints right after that. So you can see plenty of 8-7 teams fighting to get into these playoffs. It's going to be an exciting last couple of weeks. So appreciate everybody being on. Again, I'm going to go on vacation here early tomorrow morning for about a week. And we'll bank a couple of games so that Kit can run those while I am gone. But it's going to be an exciting end of our sim season, and the playoffs could be absolutely dynamite here with just 2 weeks left of football. So again, really appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. Today we will say go Falcons, and as always, go Browns.